All right, let's just dive right into this explainer. We're looking at a study guide specifically designed to help you manage heavy workloads by stealing the lightning-fast habits of professional developers. You know when you watch a pro coder or designer just fly through their work without ever seeming to lift their hands? Well, you're in the right place because we are going to decode exactly how they do it.
Ask yourself this right now, and I mean really think about it. How much time are you actually wasting with your mouse? Because every single time you move your hand off the keyboard to hunt for a button, click a menu, and then reset your typing posture, you're completely breaking your focus. You're losing valuable seconds. And for students juggling massive study loads, man, this is a silent productivity killer.
So here is our syllabus for today, mapping out exactly how we are going to eliminate the mouse. We've got 6 sections. 1, the productivity mindset. 2, anatomy of the keyboard. 3, the essential top 5. 4, VS Code Pro workflow. 5, the shortcut challenge. And finally, 6, daily integration strategy.
Kicking things off with section 1, the productivity mindset.
We need to completely reframe how you think about getting work done, because true productivity isn't actually about typing faster. It's about removing unnecessary actions. Just look at this side-by-side comparison. A typical mouse workflow to save a document takes, about 5 seconds? You stop, navigate to File, hit Save, and move your hands back. But the Pro workflow? Instantly pressing Ctrl+S, a 1-second keyboard snap. We're literally just removing the friction. Now, saving 4 seconds per action might sound totally trivial, but it compounds dramatically. Get this, the average computer user moves their mouse over a mile every single month. To put that into perspective, multiply those micro actions by hundreds of reps a day. Experienced programmers and efficient students are saving hundreds of hours and miles of wrist movement over a single year. Plus, it drastically cuts down on physical fatigue.
Moving right along to section 2, anatomy of the keyboard.
Before we get to the really flashy stuff, you have to understand your primary weapons for bypassing the mouse. We're looking at Control, Alt, and the Windows key. The Control key is the absolute foundation for almost all your basic commands. Alt, that's your go-to for navigating between windows. And the Windows key instantly accesses your operating system functions.
Which brings us to section 3, the essential top 5.
Okay, if you're transitioning away from the mouse today and feeling a bit overwhelmed, don't sweat it. These are the 5 absolute most impactful shortcuts to start your journey. We've got Control-C for copy, Control-V for paste, Control-Z to undo, Control-A to select all, and Control-S to save. These are the everyday heavy hitters, used thousands of times a day by pros. Mastering just these 5 is step 1 to keeping your brain focused on your essay or your research, not on fighting the software.
All right, section 4, VS Code Pro workflow.
Now this is where it gets really cool. Let's see how this applies to heavy digital workloads like coding in Visual Studio Code. When a developer needs a file, they aren't clicking through endless folders. No way. Instead, Ctrl+P lets you quick open a file instantly just by typing a few letters. It keeps you totally in a flow state, jumping from document to document without a second thought.
And what happens when your code is just a messy disaster? You definitely don't manually indent every single line. You hit Shift+Alt+F to automatically format the entire document in a fraction of a second. Hands stay glued right to the home row where they belong. It's like magic.
Let's have some fun with section 5, the shortcut challenge.
Let's put this study guide to the test with a quick pop quiz. Imagine this. You're in a massive study session. You've got 15 tabs open, and oops, you accidentally close your most important research tab. How do you get it back instantly without reaching for the mouse?
Boom! Control+Shift+T. It restores the last closed browser tab instantly. And actually, fun little trick, you can press this multiple times to bring back a whole sequence of closed tabs. It completely saves you from having to dig through your browser history. Okay, next challenge. You're staring at a giant 50-page PDF or a massive folder of notes, and you need to find one specific vocabulary word. What's the shortcut?
It's Control+F. This is your absolute best friend when working with large files. It opens up the search function to find text immediately, letting you jump straight to the exact information you need.
Final question, and this one is a pro-level developer trick. How do you copy an entire line of code and paste it directly underneath itself without even highlighting it first?
The answer is Shift plus Alt plus down. It automatically duplicates the current line downward. No clicking, no dragging, no hitting enter and pasting. Just a one-step duplication that will literally save you hours of tedious formatting every single week.
And finally, Section 6, Daily Integration Strategy. Look, reading about these shortcuts is the easy part, right? Building the muscle memory is where it gets tough. Don't try to memorize a massive list all at once. Instead, follow a strict one-a-day rule. Step 1, pick just one new shortcut to learn today. Step 2, force yourself to completely replace the mouse for that specific action all day long. If you mess up, undo it and use the keyboard instead. Step 3, repeat daily to build that compound efficiency. It guarantees long-term retention without totally overwhelming you.
Always remember this quote: productivity is not about working harder. It's about removing unnecessary actions. The absolute best developers and top-tier students just identified the friction in their daily work and ruthlessly cut it out.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Look at your own workflow. Leave the mouse behind, start building those keyboard-only habits, and I promise you're going to wonder how you ever survived without them. So tell me, what single task will you automate?
If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, like this video, comment your favorite programming language, subscribe to Future Break Coder, because many exciting coding and futuristic tech videos are coming soon.